What's up, everybody? No Left Hander here. I'm coming at y'all with a random video. I haven't uploaded in a week, and I do apologize for that. But honestly, there has not been too much to talk about until pretty much yesterday. Class tuning up and coming for the start of season one. So I'm gonna keep it kind of short, or I'm trying to. Blood, pretty much all of their hero talents get a huge increase. Not say Lin, but this one it gets big buffs, 20%, 20%, big buffs. Okay, Unholy, yeah. Unholy's fucked. All damage reduced by 20%. That is a fucking huge nerf. They buffed Epidemic and Plague, but that right there, Unholy's fucked. Devourer, I don't know what that says. I'm guessing that's supposed to say reduced by all by 4%. So that's, I mean, I I don't think 4%'s enough. I really don't. I just don't, man. But anyway, the real good part though actually here is Havoc. They get an all increase in 6%. They get all of their DPS increased by 6%. Aura increased by 10. Wound was nerfed by 5. Rage Fire was buffed by 35. Essence Break, we don't really use that, I don't think. Glaive, kinda. 10. 8. Arachi Reaver, pretty much everything was buffed by like 5-ish, 3%. Vengeance actually got buffs also, which is kind of crazy, not gonna lie. Primarily Reaver got buffed, but the same thing, all of their DPS increased by 10 and their aura increased by 10. Balance, holy shit. I didn't expect a 20% increase. Okay, so balance is looking kind of good actually. Star Surge by 8, Starfall by 14, Wrath by 10%. They nerfed the tier set kind of, but at the same time they gave us a flat 20%. I need some water. That's kind of crazy, bro. That's kind of crazy. Okay. Feral actually got buffed as well. That's actually pretty nuts. Six in all around 6%. A rake bleed. Wow, it's 20%. Wow. Rip by 10, swipe by 10, rampant by 10, unseen swipe by 15. That's pretty nice. Frenzy by 10%, and there was a bug where Frenzy would hit 6 times instead of 5. Okay, alright. So Guardian. Wait. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, if you guys don't know, Bear Druid is really insane for DPS right now, specifically because of Druid of the Claw and in link with our Apex talents. So Moonless Light now causes. Okay, so they nerfed one of our healing or our DPS things by half. So it was 40, was 20, or at 20. Wild Guardian, they buffed this by an additional 150%. That's fucking insane. Ability damage, other than Moonfire got hit by 20%. That's not good. Moonfire got hit by itself by 10. Druid of the Claw nerfed by 27, 23. Killing Blow now increases Maul, Raise, and Ravage damage up to 70% based on the. Okay. They nerfed Druid of the Claw. Restoration. Wow. This is it? All healing reduced by 6%. Honestly, I think our Druid stays where it's at, bro. 6% isn't even that much, I don't think. For like how much healing we do currently. Evoker. No buffs or okay, when you play Scale Commander, the mass bleh gets nerfed by 5. But that's not really that bad, honestly. Augmentation. Okay, here we go. Scale Commander Mass Eruption increase for. Okay, so that got nerfed by 5%. Molten Embers, 10%, 25%. Ooh, man, that's a big nerf. Okay, but Augmentation I think is still there. I think it's still there. Preservation, rewind healing, oh my god, that is fat. Okay. Rewind healing no longer increased by 60. Oh, thank god, that was so fucking stupid, bro. Blessing increases the direct healing of Dream Breath by an additional 125%. That's kind of nuts. Dream Breath already does a lot, but these two things right here, holy shit. Dream Breath healing just by itself increased by 20. Reversion healing increased by 25, and the Blessing reverses 1% damage was 2. So, okay, that's still pretty gnarly. Survival got buffed. What the fuck, man? Auto attack by 35. Wildfire bomb primary target got buffed by 20%. Raptor strike damage 10%. Raptor swipe deals 35 to 70 on the primary target, not 25 to 50. Kind of crazy. BM didn't get hit either. Really? I 100% expected BM to get hit, but I guess not. Barbed shot increased by 35. Cobra shot increased by 100%. That's kind of nuts. Dark Ranger, I don't even know. I don't know anybody who's playing DR right now. Initial DPS increased by 50. Does not affect okay, none of these affect PvP combat. Okay, that's nice. Marksman, they didn't get hit at all, actually, pretty much. They fixed a bug. That's nice. Arcane, they got buffed? What the fuck? Well, slightly. Slightly. Okay, slightly. They buffed Blast and Barrage, but Arc and Cleave, whenever you have max charges and your arcane, thing, it, cleaves, it deals less damage. Spellslinger got hit kind of hard. 15 right here and 20 right here. Okay, so they kind of got hit, kind of-ish hard, but these two buffs, I think, will make up for it, at least kind of, I think. Fire. Oh, my God. Yeah. So, yeah, this just killed fire. This one line right here just 100% killed fire. So they nerfed our 2 set and 4 set also. Actually, no, our 4 set is, that's a buff, because we have more Flame Strike, Fire Blast. Firebolt, they buffed Fireball, Frost Firebolt, and Fire Blast. I mean, Brewmaster, they didn't really get hit that much either, honestly. Master of Harmony, Meditative Focus, a passive. It now increases the DPS dealt by Tiger Palm by an additional 50. Okay, so they nerfed Tiger Palm damage. Tiger Palm was hitting really hard on Brew. It really was. Aspect of Harmony. Okay, so this was 25 and 12. Now it's 12 and 6. I mean, it is a nerf, but I don't think anybody's running Master anyway, where everybody's running Shadow anyway. Mist Weaver got buffed. Holy shit. Oh my god. Yo, Faced Weaving is back, dog. This is this line fucking ridiculous. Shayloon's Gift. If you guys don't know, Shayloon's Gift replaces your Vivify if you spec into it by 60%. Gift Clouds. Okay, that's kind of fair. 10% per stack was 33. Jadefire Teachings now increase the transfer rate of ancient teachings by 260 was 200. Okay, nice. Way of the Crane now transfers 340% of damage onto one ally. Was 125 onto 3. Oh, okay. Okay. So this is both a buff and a nerf. Okay. Jadefire Stomp now at 20% effect. Okay. Invigorating Mist healing increased by 30%. Let's see red. Holy shit. Wow. Okay. Single target just got ramped up so hard. AoE, most likely not. Final Verdict by 30%. Holy fuck. Light within main target by 25. Templar Slash and Templar Strike by 25. Melee in general 25. Crusading Strikes by 25. Crusading Strikes now reduces auto attack speed by 20%. Improved from 30. Okay. High Lord's Judgment Charge by 25. Storm got nerfed by 12. Herald of the Storm. Herald of the Sun. Dawnlight increased by 25. It cleaves for 1% less. Because cleaves for 4, not 5. Okay. Okay, so Templar, they buffed Hammer by 30%. They kind of nerfed the big nuke, like the Wrathful thing, from 50 to 35, and Hammer of Light just in general get a 10% buff. So, holy shit. Yo, Red Pally is feeling fucking crazy right now, man. That's fucking nuts. Holy shit. Hold up, guys. We're back. Just wanted to make sure that nothing was going on in the guild. Okay, so Priest, actually. Okay. Holy shit. These are big buffs too. Holy fuck. Okay. Disc. Holy actually did not even get touched. They didn't even get touched, dog. That's actually kind of sad. That's kind of sad, actually. Priest. Penance, DPS, and healing increased by 20%. Oh, Sub gets buffed. Nice. Anyway, Shadow. All damage increased by 10%. Okay. Shadow Word Death DPS increased by 40%, and none of these are applied to PvP combat also, which is very nice. Mind Blast damage increased by 20%. Mind Flay damage increased by 20. Idol of the Zoth increased by 20. Shadow Word Madness, that's our plague, pretty much, increased by 20. But they nerfed our. This is why we were doing more than we were supposed to. I think Psychic Link is doing 60% of all of like a big boom with all the things that had our touch with it, but they nerfed that by 40%. So, ooh, man, we're gonna feel this on reset. This is a big nerf for our AOE, but at the same, I think the other stuff will kind of add into it. But either way, this is still a big nerf. This right here, a big nerf for Shadow. Sub, fuck yeah. Backstab, Gloomblade increased by 20%. Shadow Strike increased by 15. Eviscerate by 8. Auto Melee by 8 or 15. Black Powder reduced by 12. Okay, fair enough. Potent Powder 20% instead of 30. Okay, that's a slight nerf, but it's all good. Trickster, which is like pretty much everyone's running Trickster right now. Unseen Blade by 20%. Nibble Fury. Okay, they nerfed Nibble Fury to 50, not 6. Okay, 165. It's all good. Clever Combatant crit bonus for Shuriken Storm reduced to 10 to 15. Okay, honestly, that's a really big W. For reference, I was gonna main Sub Rogue for Raid, but then we don't have a Warlock, so I'm playing Warlock. And speaking of that, Warlock is next, so I'm excited. Shaman. Wow, this is like the simplest things ever. Chain Lightning and Earthquake up by 10. Enhancement, all DPS increased by 8%. Lightning, Chain Lightning, and Primordial Storm all by 10. And Restoration got hit with a huge Healing Rain buff and Chain Heal buff. And that's it for Shaman. Cool. Okay. Just now, I'm scared. Oh my god. Oh my god! Demo is so gone. Demo, all the Demo mains, y'all better enjoy these last few days because these buffs are fucking huge, dog. Or buffs, nerfs. You guys are instantly a C tier spec again. Oh my god. This is so good. By the way, again, only reason that you guys were even up there is because of your hero talents. And if you don't think that, then look at every single thing of Demo. In the War Within, prior to the season starting, the same thing happened. Soul Harvester was absolutely broken, and they had to nerf it into the ground, and then, you guys were just, like, not good. And then same thing happening here, and then they have to nerf it again. But first, let's go to here. This is actually only with Hellcaller. That's actually really interesting. Okay. Interesting. Oh, shit. That's... Okay. Alright, hold on. Xanathan's Cruelty now increases shadow damage by 5, was 8. Fire damage by 5, was 8. Okay, Black and Soul reduced by 50. Oh, shit. That's bad. Oh, man, that is bad. Okay, that's a big hit for Hellcaller. They didn't nerf Destruction as a whole, though. They only nerfed Hellcaller, which is kind of good to see. Through the Fell Vine, the Fell Vine now increases rate of fire by 6, was 8. Through the Fell Vine now increases Chaos Bolt damage by 35%, was 10. This does not affect PvP. So single target is looking like really, really good. AoE is kind of looking a little bit bad, but I think this nerf right here is a big hit to Hellcaller. Demonology. Oh my god. Yes. Thank God. Okay. All right. Here we go. Thing of Argus and Tauren and Crystal damage reduced by 5%. And Tauren Jailer damage reduced by 45. Holy shit. 45%. Lady Sacrilege damage increased by 35. Okay. Grand Warlock Atheist, or I don't even know how to say that. DPS increased by 35%. They put dev notes on this shit. Okay. The intention with these adjustments is to ensure that all of your summons by Argus are competitive with one another, avoiding random chance, having a large effect on damage output. Well, you kind of already had that with Soul Harvester, where you would pop CDs and you would just blast because they were overly tuned in so many fucking ways. But here we see demonic soul damage reduced by 50. Oh my god, 55%. Manifested soul reduced by 50%. Soul Athema reduced by 35%. Wicked Reaping 50%. Or no, they buffed Wicked Reaping by 50%. Okay. You guys are still fucked. You guys are there's no way you guys are S tier. You guys are probably like low B tier now. But okay, all right. Demoniac's favor now increases the damage of soul to 200% to the main target of Hand of Gul'dan. Okay, it is what it is. Warrior. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I think they need to redo Arms and Fury, man. They do. They do. But anyway, I will read it off. Arms, Master of Warfare, Final Rank, Heroic Strike now increase the damage you deal to enemies affected by your next colossal smash by an additional 3%, stacks up to 5 times. So 3 times 5 is 15. Nice. All damage dealt increased by 15%. Fury, same thing, but instead of 15, it's 10. They nerfed Slayer, which is kind of dumb. I don't know why. I think everyone's playing Mountain Thane anyway for Slayer, but anyway, chance for Reap to Storm to trigger changed from 30% to 20. Um, they changed Apex talents, like they buffed it and made you more tanky for a little bit, and an all damage buff as well. PvP, I don't really care about PvP. Is this all the? Oh, that's it. Wow. Okay. So you know what? We'll go through PvP. I don't play like a lot of PvP, but I will. I'll still go over it anyway. PvP, all tank roll specs, self healing reduced by 20. Okay, Blizz. You don't have to worry about tank specs if you would just remove the tank spot from queuing in rated. You don't have to worry about this if you would just fucking remove the tank roll in queues. I don't know why you can queue as a tank in twos or threes or anything. Just remove it, dog. It's fucking stupid. Anyway, don't get me wrong. This is great. This is great. This is great to see. Okay, Frost all damage increased by 10%. They reduced Reaper's mark damage by 25. And this, by the way, guys, this is only PvP combat as well. So just keep that in mind. Devourer actually got buffed in PvP. That's kind of crazy, actually. Um, Healing and damage. So our DPS got nerfed in PvP by 15, but our healing got increased by 11% in PvP. That's nice. This was. I'm really glad they fixed this. I'm very glad they fixed that. Balance. Dying stars not custom enemies to suffer 25 from 15 additional damage from Moonfire and Sunfire. Okay, nice. Consecutive concussion. That's say that 5 times fast. Now slows movement by an additional 10%. Was 20. Okay. Survival got nerfed by 8. Oh wow, Frost got fucked in PvP. Wow, Ray by 20, Frostbolt bot increased by 100, Frost Firebolt by 100. Your Ray got man. Brain Freeze now increases the damage of Flurry by 25. Was 50. Flurry is increased by 75, however. Frostfire Empowerment now increases the damage of Frost Firebolt by 10. Was 36. That's a fucking nerf right there. Wow. Okay, so damn, Mistweaver just got fucked in PvP too. RWK no longer deals 20% increased damage in PvP combat. Jadefire Stomp it got reduced by 50%. Wow. All healing reduced by 8%. Shadow's Gift healing decreased by 20%. So they just got all around. Like, there's not a single buff. They just got fucked. Holy, a just reward. I mean, same thing for here, man. Actually, this is a big buff. Big buff. Holy, they decreased the healing from a just award by 50. A divine vision from PvP talent reduces the cooldown of aura mastery by 30 seconds. Oh no, never mind. This is a big nerf. Never mind. I misread it. Big nerf. That's good though. That is a wow. Restoration. Ret. 15% nerf. Wow. Priest. Oh, that's not good. Psychic Shroud now lasts 6 seconds, was 15, and that's a pretty big nerf. Disc, all damage reduced by 8%. Powered Radiance increased by 40% to compensate. Pretty nice. Sin Rogue, all ability. Oh, this is just in general, like all rogues. Outlaw got buffed by 12% in PvP, but Sub got nerfed by 10. Sinley got nerfed by 4, and they also nerfed our Implaceable Strikes. Shaman, Tempest increased by 20%, Earthstruck by 15%, and damage from Dispelling Flamestruck increased by 600%. This can no longer critically strike. Okay. Alright. Same thing for Enhance, 600% for Flamestruck for Dispelling. You can't crit. Healing Tide Totem increased by 75. That's pretty nice. Healing increased by 8%. Wow, so Arsham's like the best PvP healer by far. Like, no questions asked. Af got pretty... They're sitting pretty right now. All damage increased by 15. Shadow Bolt by 20. Drain Soul by 20. Dark Harvest reduced by 30. Okay, that's... Alright. DPS from Dispelling UA increased by 25. And then last but not least, Warrior. The duration of Fear has been reduced to 5 from 6 seconds. Bladestorm damage is no longer decreased by 23%, so Bladestorm is looking pretty huge actually right now, I think. Slayer Unhinged now casts Mortal Strike. Bloodthirst at 40% effectiveness was 60, so they still got hit with a 20% nerf for Slayer. When you pop Bladestorm, you cast, if you're in Arms, Mortal Strike. If you're in Fury, you cast Bloodthirst. 20% nerf there, but hey, dude, that honestly, like these patch notes, let's go back to Unholy. Yeah. Actually, no. Demo, dog. You guys. Holy shit. Man, oh man. But yeah, guys, that is all the class tuning coming in on March 17th. I'm sorry I have not uploaded in a while. I honestly, because, I've been leveling tunes. I've been doing some zeros with the guild. There's not that much to upload right now. And keep in mind also, I am trying to stream every day, whether it's Diablo 4 or WoW or whatever. So if you guys want to, you can hit me up with a follow. I'm so close to getting affiliate, man. So if you could, that'd be great. If not, you don't have to. But yeah, as I said, guys, those are the patch notes coming in. This is the first set of patch notes coming in. Again, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.